under the palm trees in the California sun. Sand underneath our feet, the morning's just begun. I don't remember much from the night before, just from that human touch, and now I want more.
Hello again everybody, and welcome back to Castlerigg Farm once again. Just before we start, I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's watched the video so far, and to the 12 subscribers that I now have. I think I've only sent this video to a couple of people that I know, maybe 2 or 3. So yeah, I would say about 9 of those subscribers are people who I have never met before. And yeah, really pleased to see that you're obviously enjoying what I'm doing and here for the rest of the journey. So it is now May, as you can see, so this will be our 3rd episode. Cows are obviously still out in the fields. We're a month away from them calving, which means we should be getting milk relatively soon, which is good because we don't have a lot of money. But yeah, so May came this month. We're now getting ready for silage silly season, as it were. So had the 8210 out the last couple of days, real days that is, not in-game days, getting some fields cut, and we're going to go and cut another one of those fields during this episode and get that ready. So I'll just show you where they are. So we have this, well there's 2 grass fields here of a decent size. This one here and this one just through here, both relatively big. If I go into build mode, there you go. So we've got those rowed up as well, and they are ready for getting the chopper in and getting them collected up to go in the bunker. As I've mentioned before, Craig from Barton's, he's going to come down in the next day or so. I think we've got rain forecast after today for a couple of days, so it's probably going to be late May when he's going to come down. But we should be okay once this swaths have dried out a bit. And he'll help us get that into our bunker, which should be a lot of fun. So if I just go for a bit of a flight over here, so just across here and down here, this is our other relatively big silage field. So this is what we have to come and cut today and get rowed up. Fair bit of a trek away from the farm, but a decent sized field nonetheless. So that's what we're going to be doing as the main thing in this episode. As I said last time, I'm trying to keep them to around about half an hour-ish, so hopefully you don't all get too bored of me whittering on and what's going on. And yeah, as always, if you do have any suggestions or feedback for me, please do pop it in the comments down below, and I will read and take it on board. So yeah, spring is here in the Lake District. Cows have been out in the field for nearly a month now. They're doing well. Plenty of food still, which is really good. So they're looking after themselves right now. Yeah. Let's get ourselves on to some mowing. So yeah, you can see there one of the fields that both fields that we planted last month. In the last video, the barley fields, they've now germinated, which is really good to see. So they're well on the way. I did do some spraying as well outside of videoing, and we've got our I think it was our rape fields. They are the OSR fields. They are now in a good state, and they're all fully sprayed up with nitrogen. So yeah, we're heading towards harvest with hopefully some decent crop to bring in. But yeah, let's, as I say, get on down to the silage field and get cutting. So here we are. So we've got a decent crop of grass here, which is good to see. So hopefully we get a decent yield off it. It was sprayed with slurry before the end of after it had been cut last year, and it's I think second or third cut. So we'll see how we get off it. But yeah, the plan with this field will be we get this first cut off now in May, and then we're going to try and get another cut done later in the year, probably for silage bales. And yeah, just see how we go with it really. But yeah, let's do some cutting.
I'm going back up to make my last stand. I'm gonna dust it off with my own hands. Black blizzard coming, old man keep running. You better get out while you can. We were broke, cold, let in, pushed out. Thought I heard it so, to up and leave this town. Head out west, they say, maybe California, and leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma, I think they said farewell to me. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be. I'm going back up until I can't stand. I'm gonna cut it down with my own two hands. Tall timber falling, I hear Tulsa calling, saying, won't you come back when you can? So long, Oklahoma, I think they said farewell to thee. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be.
Okay, welcome back. You join me just as we finish up on this field. It has taken us quite a while. It's a fairly big field, and we've only got a smallish mower. I think what we might try and do is next year, we might try and let it be one of the first things we try to upgrade is our mower, provided we have no issues with other vehicles and things. And it does work, it's just more of a time issue, I suppose, really, because it has taken a while to get that done. But it's worked a treat, as you can see. One last bit to do that. Yeah, all looks fine. All looking good. So yeah, decent-ish cut there, I think. I mean, we'll know when we come to pick it up with the chopper in a few days' time what we're looking at, but it looks okay. Looks good. Fairly even crop of grass, not really many bad areas. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to the farm and 5 to 5. Not sure what time the sun goes down this time of year at the moment, but we might be able to get back and road. If not, we can come back if there's a gap in the weather tomorrow and just try and get it rowed up ready. So yeah, I'll see you back at the farm. Well, hello everybody, here we are. Just coming back up to the farm now. It is 5 past 5, so we'll leave the rowing there and we'll come back and do that another day once we've got a gap in the weather. So we'll just go and lay the mower up. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we'll leave that there and I'll see you in the next day or so. Hello again all. Well, it's 9 o'clock on May the 2nd, and whilst the sun is out now, we did have some rain overnight, and there's more forecast on the way, but it should be around lunchtime, so we might be able to go and get some of that rowing done this morning. Right. Yeah, we'll head on down to that field and we'll get some of that rowing done, I think. Okay, so you join me now in our Ford 7810. We're just on our way back down to the other field to get some rowing done. And I just thought I'd have a bit of chat to you about kind of my plans for the series and where do I see it going really. So I haven't really got any grand designs of making something huge or owning loads of productions. I really want this just to be a nice, simple, purely kind of dairy farming let's play. I want us to make the money that we, that we have, and enable us to buy other kit. So a couple of things I'm sort of thinking, what could we aim towards to make it worthwhile playing? So you've noticed that we've got a lot of old school equipment. So we're using sold Ford 7810. We've got the 8210, which is my favourite tractor, obviously. You've got the John Deere old school 78, 390T, etc., etc. I guess the thing is, we'll simulate. That is old kit. It is going to break from time to time. So we're going to simulate that happening, and when that does, we'll buy things on the used market when we can afford it. Contracting wise, I don't really want to get into buying a combine. As I say, we've got Craig for that to do a lot of the combining work. And I sort of, I kind of want that to stay that way, really. Just bear with me while I connect this up. Yeah, so you know, he's got a lot of big gear. We're only a small farm, so we're not going to have loads of big gear at any point. But yeah, so I thought, well, what could we do? So then I thought, well, one thing that's probably going to be big for a little dairy farm like us is silage and the production of silage. So we've obviously got the bunker for our dairy farms, but I'm going to buy, and one of the things I want to first get towards is a baler. So perhaps a baler that's got a wrapper on it. So I've got a Kale mod loaded on the game, so at some point when we can afford it, we'll look to buy one of those. We can use that for second cut silage on the farm. Then I also thought that would enable us then to take on contracts for silage bales as well, which could be a good thing to aim towards. And then yeah, it'll just be replacing tractors with newer, more powerful versions of tractors. We'll probably buy more land and just see where we get to, really. I think that's kind of where I'm at the moment. But yeah, I mean, if anybody's got any suggestions for me of what we could do, please do comment below and let me know what they are, and I'll look to try and implement them. As I say, nothing crazy, because I want this to be a semi sort of realistic, you know, if you were owning a small dairy farm up in the Lake District, what kinds of things really are you going to be looking at doing? And that's really where I want this to stay, and it's more about just, yeah, relaxing, chilling, running our own little farm. So yeah, anyway, with that said, I'm going to crack on now and get this field road, and I'll see you in a bit.
It's a cool hard wind outside my window. Where people don't know which way to go. I breathe you in 'cause your scent still on my pillow. Oh, I stay home with you in my head. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay. Is it real? Could this be a new beginning? My whole world falls apart with just the thought of you. But there's a fire in my soul that keeps me spinning. And screaming, now is the time to follow through, follow through. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay. Better stay. Better stay. Na 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 na.
Okay, so that is the rowing finished. It's an awkward field to do this one, just given that it's a funny shape, so it's really difficult to get all the headlands right, but we've done the best we can. So yeah, it's nearly lunchtime now anyway, so I think we'll head back to the farm and yeah, get some lunch and see where we're at time-wise. And as if by magic, the rain has arrived, just like that. We could not have timed that any better. Now here we are, back at the farm. Let's see if we can get this row put back for now. Oh. Do, I think. Perfect. Well, as I say, we'll just run through and get out the rain and get some lunch and then see where we're at afterwards. Afternoon, everyone. Well, as you can see, it hasn't got any better. It is pouring down. The clouds have actually got heavier. Yeah, nasty. We're starting to get puddles forming in the yard. Not good. But I thought, just to end this video off, we could take a quick trip out in the Land Rover. We'll take you up to Barton's farm. And, yeah, I thought we can go and say hello. So it's a fair old trek, this. About a couple of hours drive, but they are a bit further up the sort of past the North Lakes, up towards pretty much on the Scottish border, and I know, yeah, I think they've got a couple of sites, one further up in Scotland, but yeah, they're a big old setup, and they've got some really interesting kit. So yeah, let's go and take a look. Okay, so here we are. They're perched just on the top of this hill up here. Here we go. All right. Let's see if we can see if anyone's about. Okay, so we are just on our way back. Had a chat with Craig while I was there. We've sorted out when we're going to do the forage harvesting. He's going to come down with all his kit, probably later this month once we know the rain's gone. We didn't manage to get a tour of his farm today, unfortunately, because he's not feeling so well and he can't really talk. So, but yeah, we said we'd sort that out next time. So I'm just going to get myself back to our farm, and then we'll finish up, I think, for the day. Okay, so here we are back at our farm now. Another longish drive there back, but good to see Craig and get everything sorted for the forage harvest. So yeah, another productive day. We've got those other fields cut, we've got them rowed, everything is ready to go. It's the 2nd of May, so just got to keep an eye on the weather. I think it's going to rain at some point in the next few days, so once that rain has gone, Craig will bring his kit down and we will do the forage harvest, and we'll get everything into the pit. I'll try and do a full video on that because that's going to be a lot of work going on to get all that sort of stuff done, so it should be a good video, that. But yeah, in the meantime, I think that's everything for this episode, so thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. I noticed I've got a couple more subscribers over the last few days, which is really good to see, so thank you all very much. And as always, if you think there's something we could be doing better or you've got some ideas, please comment below and let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. See you later.